6 a.m, somewhere in the empty quarter. Around 150 kilometers left of the 48-hour chrono stage for the ultimates. Time to hit the road just after sunrise.
Still quite long because it's only dune, so gotta keep focused, gotta not lose sight of the whole stage and keep going.
Nasser Al-Attiyah packed up his tent and then opened the stage. The Qatari had found it difficult opening the stage yesterday, and you can see why. No tracks to follow, just him, Mathieu Baumel, and the desert. As if to illustrate the navigation struggles, either he or Matthias Ekström were going the wrong way here. But Al-Attiyah was driving brilliantly until disaster. "518 kilometers in, the car on its jacks."
We broke this one, you see, it's the upright just in the small impact, you know, and yeah, it looked like not strong enough.
The wheel hub was cracked too. Al-Attiyah was able to give a cheery wave to Sebastian Loeb as he came flying by. The ProDrive Hunter made it to the end of the stage after waiting over an hour for a support truck to bring the required parts for the repair.
Everything is not finished, but we try, you know, to play now for the world champion, you know. I will try also to help Sap, you know, and to be behind him. At least, you know, he can win this Dakar.
Marcus Baumgart has entered the Dakar for the third time this year in a ProDrive Hunter run by the ex-Rally team. The 46-year-old is a three-time Brazilian cross-country champion and finished 7th in the Rally du Maroc at the end of last year. This Dakar hasn't quite gone as well as Baumgart would have wanted so far, with a 13th on stage 3, his best result. But the 7-hour-long stage suited the Brazilian, and he finished 15th overall. Giniel de Villiers has had a quiet but steady rally so far. He has a joint record of 20 consecutive starts without a retirement, so consistency is very much his strength. The 2009 winner was 3rd on the opening stage, and a 7th place today has launched him up to 6th overall, 1 hour and 25 minutes off the lead. Martin Prokop has been flirting with the fringes of the top 10 for most of the rally so far. His Ford Raptor has been very consistent. Apart from a blip on stage 1, he's placed between 9th and 11th on every other stage. Today was an exception, as a strong 48-hour chrono saw the Czech finish an excellent 6th, moving up to 7th overall.
It was great, great idea to do a stage like this. We enjoyed it a lot. It was a lot of driving in the dunes. With the overnight in the tent, it was great, a great experience. So we enjoyed it. Happy to be here because we saved the car as much as possible. So the car was fantastic. It was fantastic driving in the dunes. It was pretty long, but really we enjoyed it.
For the second stage in a row, Guerlain Chichery had a fairly trouble-free run. The Overdrive Racing Hilux making light work of the hundreds of kilometers of dunes. Chichery is now up into the top 10 overall, having been 19th at the start of the 48-hour chrono. Lucas Moraes is in the mix to make it a second podium in 2 years at the Dakar. After his brilliant 3rd place last year, the Brazilian is running 4th overall, after picking up 4th in stage 6. Now that Al Rajhi has crashed out, he is the lead Toyota, although he's just over an hour off the rally lead. Matthias Ekström lost around 5 minutes to his teammate Carlos Sainz today, mainly thanks to getting stuck on the ridge of a dune. After Stefan Peterhansel dropped out of contention yesterday, Ekström and Sainz are the 2 remaining Audis. He and Emil Bergqvist dug themselves out, and they ended the stage in third place. Carlos Sainz, meanwhile, led the 48-hour chrono pretty much the whole way. With Al Rajhi out and Al Nasser losing hours, the Spaniard was back into the lead of the Dakar and looking set to win stage 6. But there was a certain Frenchman who had other ideas. Sébastien Loeb was flying. Running third at 400 kilometers, he was now right with Sainz on the road. Loeb got past the Audi on an absolute mission, literally flying. He was ahead in the dunes, but also, crucially, on the timesheets as well. Whether the 15-minute loss on stage 5 was completely worth it remains to be seen. But a full attack morning gave Loeb his second victory of 2024, winning stage 6. I was counting on starting pretty far behind, so that those who planned the same strategy were closer to Nasser eventually end up getting blocked by him, because the opening car goes slower. But Nasser managed one hell of an opener, and I suspect there were some tracks at times, so no one really caught up with him. The best strategy was that of Carlos, the second best was ours. So the first 48-hour chrono ends with victory for Sébastien Loeb ahead of Carlos Sainz. Seth Quintero is still putting in good stage performances, finishing 9th, but it's Sainz who retakes the rally lead. It was a tremendously difficult stage. Today I had a problem and I was stuck in the dunes. We lost several minutes, but the summary of these 2 days is a good one. We are leading the way at the rest day, and it's a good result for us, for Audi, and now we hope to manage a good second week. Sainz and Ekstrom lead an Audi 1-2 with Sébastien Loeb in third, less than 30 minutes behind. But Al Rajhi, Petter Hansel and Nasser Al Attiyah are no longer in contention.